When people think of deadly wildlife, they don't think of giraffes, they think of predators, teeth, claws, something that hunts, not the tallest animal on Earth. Giraffes look calm, graceful, almost gentle, long neck, slow movements, large eyes. They don't roar. They don't stalk. They don't chase people through forests, but they can kill. In 2021, at a wildlife facility in the United States, a 23-year-old caretaker entered a giraffe enclosure. She had worked with the animals before. This wasn't a stranger stepping into danger. This was routine. Feeding, cleaning, observation. Something changed that day. Reports later stated a giraffe struck her. It happened quickly. A sudden forward kick or a powerful swing of the neck. Giraffes don't attack often. But when they do, the force is enormous. An adult giraffe can weigh over 2,500 pounds. Their legs are long and incredibly strong. In the wild, giraffes defend themselves from lions using downward kicks. One strike can crush a skull. A single well-placed kick can kill a lion. So imagine that force against a human body. Witnesses described the impact as sudden. There was no prolonged aggression, no chase. Just one explosive movement. Emergency services were called, but the injuries were catastrophic. She later died from blunt force trauma. The case shocked the public because giraffes don't fit our mental image of danger. They're herbivores. They eat leaves. They pose peacefully on safari tours. They stand quietly at zoo fences, but herbivore does not mean harmless. In fact, some of the most powerful land animals on Earth are plant eaters. Elephants, hippos, rhinos, and giraffes. The difference is perception. Predators calculate, defensive animals react, and giraffes react fast. In the wild, male giraffes engage in violent combat, day neck, swinging their heads like hammers. Their skulls are thick, reinforced, designed for impact. A full-force neck strike can knock down another giraffe, weighing thousands of pounds. Now, imagine standing within reach of that. Captive giraffes are not domesticated. They are wild animals living in managed environments. They may tolerate humans, they may recognize handlers, but instinct remains. Startle response remains. Strength remains. In some documented cases, giraffe attacks occur during feeding time, medical procedures, breeding season, or moments of unexpected movement. A sudden sound, a shift in posture, a perceived threat, and the reaction is immediate. Unlike predators, giraffes don't show long warning displays before striking. There may be subtle signs, tail flicking, head positioning, muscle tension, but to an untrained observer, or even an experienced one, the change can be nearly invisible. And when a 2,500-pound animal commits to movement, there is very little margin for error. Another fatal giraffe incident occurred at a safari park in Europe in 2013. A zookeeper entered an enclosure. A giraffe struck him with its head. The force caused severe trauma. He later died from his injuries. Again, not predation, not sustained aggression, just a single, overwhelming strike. What makes giraffe fatalities so unsettling isn't frequency. They are extremely rare, but they disrupt expectation. We see giraffes as peaceful, even elegant, but evolution designed them to survive on open plains surrounded by predators. Speed, height, and powerful defensive strikes. Their back legs can deliver kicks in multiple directions, forward, sideways, backward, and their reach is enormous. Many large animal incidents share a pattern: proximity, familiarity, routine, the belief that repeated exposure equals safety. But wild animals do not become safe through repetition. They become predictable until they aren't. Handlers build trust, but trust does not override instinct. An instinct can trigger in a fraction of a second. There is also a psychological factor in captive animal care. The more an animal appears calm, the easier it is to forget its capacity. Giraffes don't growl. They don't bare teeth. They don't snarl before striking. The violence is silent, sudden, and devastating. Fatal giraffe attacks remain extraordinarily rare. but severe injuries are more common than people realize. Broken ribs, crushed limbs, head trauma, all from animals most people consider harmless. The tragedy in these cases isn't villainy, it's miscalculation. Humans misjudge distance. Animals misinterpret movement, and physics takes over. 2,500 pounds, long levers of muscle, a reinforced skull, a single strike, and the outcome can change a life forever. The giraffe didn't become dangerous that day. It always had the capacity. The only thing that changed was circumstance. Which unexpected animal shocks you? More giraffe, moose, or elk? Let me know below. And subscribe for more real cases where the wild doesn't behave the way we expect.